It's Leake Academy varsity girls and boys basketball on Cruising 98.3 FM and on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. Coming to you from Pelahatchie tonight from the Billy Dome, coldest gym in America, cooling down by the minute. But we're going to have quite a matchup tonight. The Lady Rebels and the Rebels facing East Rankin, and it's round two of this girls matchup between two of the top teams in the state of Mississippi. Glad to have you with us. We've got Billy Steen in our Boswell Media Sports studios. We've got Sam Rigby on the camera, and Dakota Killingsworth is with us, former Rebel and one of Leake County's foremost basketball junkies joining us. Good to have you here.
A great basketball mind.
Yes. And if you doubt that, just ask her.
You're right.
And she'll tell you. Of course, these teams met back in December, back on the 19th, and the Leake girls won 48-37. Marley Myers and Sarah Prince each had 11 points. Game that Leake got control of toward halftime, and then just kept East Rankin from getting close in the second half. What are some of the things, Dakota, the first time you've been on the air with us, not just about this matchup, but about this Rebel team coming in at 25-0? What are some of the things that stand out to you as you've watched this team play?
Oh, I think this is one of the best teams that Leake Academy's ever had, as far as they're so consistent on the defensive end. They play great help defense. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't overhelp. They do a really great job. Hatch is such a great defensive coach. But they're also deadly on the offensive end. They shoot the three really well. So many weapons. So many people can come off the bench. They're very deep. I think that's the thing that really sets them apart with these other teams, is how deep they are on the bench.
This is the Central Electric Power Association pregame. Teams are wrapping up their warm-ups down on the floor. And Leake won the other afternoon, Saturday, 61-47 against Lamar to keep this streak going. But back to this matchup, and Dakota, you mentioned the defensive steadiness in this game, and I thought the defensive end won that game back at the Joe F. Shepard Gym. And the great defense in the post against 6'3" Liz Stevens, and it involved a lot of helping. We're going to see that again tonight. We'll see Marley Myers, of course, primary defender on her, but we're going to see Jenna Allen coming over to help.
Yeah.
That creates some open shooters, but Leake was able to do that consistently and not create, open shots for good shooters.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the key to the game for Leake, is to keep our post players out of foul trouble, to be able to come against Liz, because she's definitely a weapon for them for sure.
Holly Jackson, a great outside shooter for East Rankin. Got to close out on her, not minimize her open looks. So this is going to be another heavyweight battle. And we're about to have the Baptist Medical League starting lineups and the in-sports tip-off. All that coming ahead after we take this break as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects, but you got the idea. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Not many empty seats in the bleachers on this Tuesday night, January 14. It's time for the Baptist Medical League starting lineups. For Leake, 25-0 overall, 6-0 in MAIS 5A District 2. That's the Central Division. Under Coach Amanda Hatch. Sarah Prince will start at guard, 8th grader at 5'8", averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Anna Morgan Young, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 5'5" senior. Caroline Cheatham, a 5'4" senior, running the point, 3 assists per ball game. Jenna Allen, the leading scorer, 11.5 points, 4 rebounds, one of the best 3-point shooters in the state. And in the post, 5'11" senior Marley Myers, 8.5 points, 5.5 boards, and a block per contest. LA in road blue. For Coach Brooke Rhodes, East Rankin girls, the defending 5A state champions and MAIS overall state champions. They'll start junior Holly Jackson. We mentioned her earlier in the pregame. 5, senior Presley Thompson. 6'3", post player sophomore Liz Stevens. Junior Ansley Miller, who had 20 points in the previous meeting. And then sophomore Elizabeth Thrash. So for East Rankin at 24-2, 5-1 in the district. They'll put Jackson Thompson, Stevens, Miller, and Thrash, and that Jackson's Holly Jackson. They'll bring Hannah Jackson, twin sister, off the bench as well in this ball game. The only games East Rankin's lost have been to Leake and to Jackson Academy just a couple of weeks ago.
This is definitely a rivalry that goes way back. 2 schools that love their girls basketball, that always come out, support, and yell at the refs.
Yep, refs have got to bring the thick skin with them tonight.
Yes.
We're about to have the in-sports tip-off, and we'll have basketball. East Rankin has been winning games by an average of more than 20 points per game. Of course, their head coach, Brooke Rhodes, was an all-state player here, part of an overall championship team in 2010.
But we beat her in 2009, baby.
Funny, you should remember that, right?
It's the year I graduated.
Liz Stevens and Marley Myers in the jump circle. Tap back, controlled by Presley Thompson for the Lady Patriots. They get set. They run a set, get the look for Thrash from the right side. Too hard off the glass, but went off the hip of Sarah Prince and out of bounds. First quarter underway, presented by Wendy's. Inbound to Stevens. Straddles the three-point line. Corner. Miller down to Stevens in the post. She turns, fires with the right hand. Rolls off right side. Sarah Prince with a rebound for the Rebels. She moves to transition for a 3 by Young over. And this is everything over the rim. Rebounded by Miller on the other side. She puts the pedal to the metal. She can't score it from in front of the basket. And then Stevens with the offensive board put back draws the foul. Be on Marley Myers.
They're definitely going to go to that high lob to the post over and over again tonight. So, like you talked about, it's going to be a key of just playing great defense, helping, not leaving Marley on an island.
Stevens puts the first free throw down, makes it 1-0. .720 to go. Here's Jenna Allen driving into the paint. passes to the right side of the double team. Out to Cheatham. 3 on the way. Off the back iron. Long rebound. Out to Thrash. They get Thompson ahead to Miller for transition 2. They want to run early. East Rankin up 3-0. We played a minute. Allen out away from the basket. 28-foot line. Gives it to Prince. She comes into the lane. Sends it to Young, right wing. Gets it back. Open at the top. 3. Rattles out. Off the backboard. Rebound Marley Myers. Can't get it to go from in front of the rim, but dug out on the baseline by Cheatham. Offensive board. Second chance for the Rebels. Jenna Allen. 3. Left side. Too long. Stevens clears the board for ERA.
Man, there's a lid on the rim right now.
Coach Hatch said she's got confidence in her shooters, and they've got confidence in themselves. They're going to keep shooting. They believe those shots are going to start going down.
Yeah, they're getting some great looks, and I mean, shooters are going to shoot, and they will eventually start to fall. So they all took great shots. So just keep taking them.
Left side, Miller. On to Thrash, left lane line. She's leveled off by Allen. Out to Thompson, lowers her shoulder, drives shoulder into Jenna Allen. Shot missed, rebound put back, missed by Thrash, and then Caroline Cheatham gets the rebound, and there's a reach-in foul going on Thrash for East Rankin. 3-0 first quarter, 5:50 to play.
A lot of contact already. It's going to be a physical night, I think.
Leaks had open looks, but shots have yet to go in the hoop. And there's a travel, dragging the foot there. Cheatham had to hesitate, going around the three-point line. Presley Thompson across the logo at midcourt. Rebels manning up on defense. Screen for Thompson for 3, not there. Rebound Addison Derrick, who's checked in the game, but then taken away by the Rebels. Here comes Cheatham into the front court. Long pass ahead, right wing Young. Stevens out on her, uses a screen from Myers, gets into the lane. Now we'll keep a left-hand dribble and back it out. Now going back down left side, dump it to Myers, who misses from 3 feet out. And then the putback, good.
That was a great pass by Anna Morgan Young. Just drive in and dish it over to the post. Great look.
3-2 the score. 4:47 clock running in the Wendy's first quarter. Left side, Presley Thompson spins, backs, gets some clearance from Cheatham and able to roll it in from 6 feet away.
Little friendly roll in Pelahatchie tonight.
5-2 East Rankin in front early. Sarah Prince calling for it at the top, but the length of East Rankin created some passing problems in the previous matchup, and it creates a turnover here. Mid-range 2, miss by Miller. Rebound Prince. She's got Anna Morgan Young out in the open court, left side, 2-on-1. And they just miss on the pass. Turn it over to East Rankin. Addie Crow checks into the game for Young.
I think the Lady Rebels just need to settle down a little bit. They're kind of trying to play at East Rankin's pace instead of creating their own pace.
5-2 ball game. 4 minutes to go, midway point of the opening quarter. Caroline Cheatham shadowing Presley Thompson out high. Nearly a turnover on a behind-the-back dribble. Again, quick hands, Cheatham. A little push off from Thompson, drives in. It looks like foul will go against East Rankin. It goes on 22. That's Addison Derrick, her first, team second. Rebels down 3, moving it into the front court, off half-court offense. Prince right side off an Allen screen. Now goes to the floor. Jackson trying to snatch the ball away from her. A lot of physical play, as Dakota mentioned a minute ago. Crow drives into the lane and goes off the square and scores it.
What a great attack of the basket.
Addie Crow makes it a 5-4 game. Thompson angles the dribble right side. Comes to the free throw line, gonna lower the shoulder, get in, and looks like an offensive foul called on Thompson.
Oh, I thought he called a jump ball. Did he call a foul?
Well, no, they did call jump ball. You're right. Yeah, 2 thumbs were up. Thank you.
Addie Crow's been such a spark off the bench all year, and she's coming in doing that. Gets a play on the offensive end and then goes down there and ties it up on the defensive end. That's that deep bench we were talking about, right?
There it is, a 9-player rotation. Here's Prince driving down the right lane line, gets open space and scores from the right side, her first bucket. Leake in front, 6-5. Rebels starting to hit their offensive stride, and a foul called out on the right side against Leake Sarah Prince. First personal, team second. 2:41 to go. Rebels 6, East Rankin 5. Inbound from the right sideline out to Liz Stevens away from the basket. Steal for Cheatham. Rebels coming the other way. She'll let the traffic pass. And her pass to the top, stolen by Holly Jackson. She's going to try to lay it in left side. Gets fouled by Jenna Allen. Free throws coming up for Jackson. Jenna's first foul. Holly Jackson will head to the line with 2:27 to play in the Wendy's first quarter. That length and good anticipation, we saw that in the first game in Madden.
Yeah, they're such a well-coached team. You're not going to be able to make a lot of mistakes, or they're going to make you pay.
First free throw rolls around and in for Jackson, makes it 6-6. She nails the second one, 2 for 2 at the line. Jackson. Patriots lead it by a point. Prince left side, double team in her face. She finds Myers, and they'll call Prince for a travel. Not sure about that one. Presley Thompson walks it up. Cheatham step for step with her, trying to post up Stevens right side. Now they send it left side to Hannah Jackson, who's in the game now. She'll put up a 3. Too long. Rebounded by Caroline Cheatham. Rebels have a 5-4 advantage coming down the floor. Crow on the right wing. Back out to Allen. Steps inside, now back out. They go in to Myers in the left block. Going around Thompson. Got a lot of contact and no whistle. She went crashing to the floor. And the Patriots come out of there with it. Leading 7-6. Thompson, middle of the floor, free throw line. Out to Holly Jackson, who's 3 on the way. Sticks in the right side. Liz Stevens can't go reverse with the putback. Rebound Myers, and now the ball's loose on the floor. A foul called. Looks like it's going against Hannah Jackson of East Rankin.
The East Rankin fans are not happy, but I feel like there's been a lot of those they didn't call, so they owed us one.
Kylie Boykin and Cody Breedlove check in for Leake. So does Hannah Clark. Prince around a high ball screen from Boykin down the left lane line. Over Stevens, off the glass, too strong. But Boykin there to put it back with 2 hands.
Great rebound and put back. Just kept the ball up and went back up strong. Kylie was amazing in the last East Rankin game, so if she can step up big for us again, that'd be amazing.
8-6 Rebels. Thompson over to Miller on the left side. Crow comes to close out on her. Hannah Jackson dumps it down underneath to Liz Stevens, and Crow blocks the shot from behind over the inline.
She said, not in my house.
49 seconds to play in the quarter. It's gone by quickly. 8-7, East Rankin in front. Off the inbound, Holly Jackson against Breedlove. Sends it to Thompson. She'll move left elbow down the left lane line, working on Prince.
Great
Shot
defense.
left short. Great on-ball defense. Rebound Prince for L.A. And the great handles in the backcourt, getting it across the line and then getting a cheap foul on Ansley Miller, her first, team's 4th.
It's incredible at such a young age that Sarah Prince is able to handle the ball so well, keep her head when that pressure's coming, and she's all alone in the backcourt. She never looks shook up. It's really impressive.
All right, got to fix that scoreboard for you there. 8-7 the score. Rebels in front with the ball. Crow into the lane, right side, going up on Stevens. She partially blocks the shot, snatches the ball down, sends it ahead to Holly Jackson, who scores it from the right side and gets the contact. She'll get to the line. I think that foul's going on Hannah Clark for Leake. Score the 2. 9-8 and a free throw coming up.
There hadn't been a lot of stoppage of play. Like you were saying, this game's going fast, and these players are looking a little fatigued already. They don't have a lot of subs for East Rankin, so that may become a factor towards the end of this game of just some fatigue.
Just the pace, the intensity, the adrenaline takes a little extra out of you.
It does.
Good on the free throw, Holly Jackson. 10-8 East Rankin, 15 seconds to go in the Wendy's first quarter. Prince walks it across the dividing line. To Breedlove, guarded by Miller out high. She's headed down into the lane. Nice look, pass left lane to right lane, and the put in for Boykin. Right before the buzzer, and we're 10-10 after 8 minutes. We'll come back with the start of quarter number 2 as Leake Academy girls basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association. Serving you since 1937. An equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Start of the second quarter presented by Woodstock Furniture. Lady Rebels 10, East Rankin 10. And Kylie Boykin, leading scorer for the Rebels, off the bench with 4 points. Dakota Killingsworth and I were talking about during the break, nobody's hit a 3 yet.
Which is wild from two teams that love to shoot the 3 and have some deadly snipers. Just a lid on the basket from the three-point line so far tonight.
East Rankin brings 35. I don't have 30. Of course, I don't have 35. I think that's Brindley Davis, though. I have her as 33 in my roster. I think that's Davis working out there with Stevens, so they got some size out there. Leake has Cheatham, Young, Boykin, Clark, and Breedlove on the floor, and Stevens scores from the left baseline, 4 feet out. Her first made shot of the game, but there's an answer the other side, the junction 3. Caroline Cheatham.
I think that was Anna Morgan Young.
Anna Morgan Young, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
13-12. Shot missed. Offensive glass put back, missed once, twice, 3 times by Stevens. And the Rebels are called for a foul, and there wasn't much of a foul there.
That looked like all ball to me.
Boykin saddled with her first. 35 seconds in, Leake leading 13-12. Free throws for Liz Stevens. She's made 2 for 2 already, now 3 for 3.
Hatch is having a long discussion with the ref about that one. Maybe she got her with the body, but the hand looked like all ball.
2 free throws from Stevens. It's another lead change. Patriots in front by a point. Cheatham, right-hand dribble guarded by Miller out high. Goes left, reverses. Bounce in the right elbow. Clark reach from behind, and foul will go on Miller. Ansley Miller's second personal. Hannah Jackson off the East Rankin bench replaces Miller. 7:11 to go. Second quarter. Into Breedlove. Down the left lane line. 8 feet out. Boykin out to the top. Into the hands of Cheatham. Into the corner, Young. One dribble and out high to Breedlove between the rings. Right side to Cheatham, guarded by Thompson. Off a screen, Young, three, top, crashes to the floor, no whistle. Shot off the right side of the rim. Stevens rebounds for the Patriots.
That was definitely a closeout foul. You've got to give the three-point shooter room to land safely, and that definitely did not happen right there.
Reverse from Jackson to Jackson. Now back into the corner. Davis trying to lob it down underneath to Stevens. Bodies hit the deck, and it should be a held ball. It is. Good reaction from Anna Morgan Young for Leake. Rebels basketball.
What a great play by Young to just not get frustrated, but just go down there and make a difference on the other end. Super impressive.
Elizabeth Thrash checks in to the game for Davis. Cheatham with Thompson chasing her. And a kick ball, the call. The ball got away from Cheatham for just a second, but went off Thompson's foot, and the Rebels will keep it. Marley Myers, who's got 2 fouls. No, excuse me, just 1 foul. Checking into the ball game, replacing Clark. Right corner, Breedlove off the inbound. Down the right baseline, Myers called for the travel, trying to muscle her way inside on Thrash.
Marley has such great footwork in the post. She's got a little sped up there, but she'll find her way.
Shot missed.
Great box out.
Hannah Jackson, Rebels do such a good job at boxing out.
Yes, they do.
Pass deflected into the Rebel bench by Holly Jackson of East Rankin. 5:56 to go in the second. Breedlove out and Prince in to the Rebel lineup. Jenna Allen also into the game, replacing Breedlove. Boykin, excuse me. Jenna Allen at the top, off a screen. Gonna drive, go up left hand and put it in. Jenna Allen's first points.
Barbecue chicken.
We'll take a second helping of it. 15-14 Leake. 5.5 minutes to play before halftime. Stevens at the top, right side, into the hands of Thompson. Trying to post up Thrash on Jenna Allen, right side, but they work it around the perimeter to the left instead. Thrash left open at the top. That's not her shot. Right side, Hannah Jackson to Holly Jackson, guarded by Prince. She probes, backs out, gets to the free throw line, spins, sends it out to Hannah Jackson for the double team, and she travels. Timeout, 30-second timeout called by Coach Brooke Rhodes. 5:05 to go in the second. Leake 15, East Rankin 14.
Burglaries are at an all-time high. Protect your assets with a Liberty Safe from Philadelphia Gun and Pawn. Liberty Safe produces fit and finish products with styles and designs that please both him and her. You can get the safe that holds your entire gun collection and makes a perfect statement piece for any room in the home. No need to worry about hauling that heavy safe to your house because Philadelphia Gun and Pawn offers in-home delivery. No one can prevent a burglary, but you can be prepared and protected.
Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Give them a call, 601-656-8123.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebel basketball out of the timeout, leading by a point. Cheatham, left side, gets knocked to the floor. They're going to call her for a travel. That's just that's the way this game's going to get called. I think we've seen the pattern.
Yep.
Inbound to Thompson. Comes across the logo. Pounds it with the left hand, calls out Thrash out high for a screen, but moves outside, down in the double team. The ball's loose on the floor. Rebels, Jenna Allen with it. Shovels to Myers, ahead to Cheatham. Rebels looking to run. Pass it down to Prince, out to Young. Squares up for three, leaves it short. Going high for the rebound, Liz Stevens. Long pass ahead to Holly Jackson. Now she backs it out from 12 feet away. Turns, fires for three. Crashes to the floor, no call, missed the shot. Rebound Myers for LA.
It was a great job of getting back on defense by the Rebels to stop that transition bucket.
They'll call a foul on East Rankin's Holly Jackson for pushing Marley Myers on the screen. Second foul on Holly Jackson. team's second. Jackson exits, Ainsley Miller back in the game.
Well, that's one of their best players having to go to the bench in a little bit of foul trouble, so that could definitely become a factor.
Sarah Prince takes the inbound pass, dribbles, free throw line extended right. Now back to the left around an Allen screen out to Anna Morgan Young with 6'3" Liz Stevens matching up on her outside. She keeps the dribble around a Myers screen. Loses the ball, goes out of bounds. And they'll say East Rankin ball. 3:56 to play in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter. Rebels up a point.
Not sure about that one either.
Yeah, that was could have gone either way for sure.
Maybe I'm just getting old and can't see good.
And they make us stay so far away, too, here. Thrashes three, just nicks the front of the rim. Rebound off the bounce, Allen for Leake. She comes to Prince, right side, transition three. Junction three, good for Sarah Prince, her first in the game. She's got 5, and the Rebels have their biggest lead, 4 points. 3.5 to play before half.
Like we said earlier, shooters just got to shoot. That it'll eventually fall, and it's starting to fall now.
Stevens at the top to Miller. Down in the post, too deep on the pass to Thrash, and it's taken away by Leake's Marley Myers. Young into the front court, weaving her way on the dribble, right side behind the arc. With Stevens out away from the basket on her. 30-second timeout called by Coach Amanda Hatch. Exactly 3 minutes to play. Leake 18, East Rankin 14 will return in 30.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Back to action, 3 minutes to go in the second period. Rebel basketball out of the timeout. Miller punches it away from Prince. Out of bounds. Rebels will take it near the right corner. Philip Palmertree and Dakota Killingsworth with you up high at center court in the chilly Billy Dome. I call it the igloo. It's getting colder by the minute up here.
Literally. It was hot like an hour ago, and now it is like negative 30 degrees.
Left side, Cheatham on the dribble to Allen. Between the circles, driving on Hannah Jackson. Inside the arc, now back out. Now sends it out left side to Cheatham. Caroline on the drive gives it to Sarah Prince. Over to Anna Morgan Young, who's open for 3. Off the back iron, no good, but offensive rebound, Jenna Allen, and they'll recycle things with 2:26 to play in the quarter. Prince at the top and dribbles it off her foot.
Kick ball.
They call it kick, yeah. It was off the foot of Presley Thompson, and Presley Thompson will be subbed for. 2:21 to play. Holly Jackson with 2 fouls back in the game.
Well, Philip, this one was definitely worth the price of admission, I think.
For sure. For sure. It was worth getting here early to set up for.
Yes.
And I say East Rankin does a great job accommodating us here, and we really appreciate that. Free throw line, Allen backs it out behind the arc. Had Marley Myers open just a beat late on that pass. She was wide open underneath, and they throw it away into the padding. 18-14, Leake in front. Pressure in the backcourt. Prince on Jackson. On Holly Jackson. Hannah Jackson's out there in the right corner. High ball screen from Stevens. Holly Jackson keeps the dribble. Left baseline. Nearly lost it. Retrieves it out to Miller. Guarded by Cheatham. Into the right corner. There's Davis spotting up for 3. And her ball goes up the top of the backboard. Team rebound for the Rebs with 1:45 to play. The Rebs will walk it up. Coming down to 100 seconds to play before halftime. Left elbow, Myers holds the ball up. Into the paint. Shot from point blank range, missed by Prince. Rebounded Stevens. Oh, had one. A bunny right there and couldn't get it in. There's Holly Jackson over to Miller. Left side, 80 seconds to play in the quarter. Working inside, now back out for a Hannah Jackson three that's no good. Rebound Myers. And they're going to get Holly Jackson with her third foul on a reach-in. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
She'll have to exit. Can't afford her to pick up number 4 before halftime. Presley Thompson takes her place on the floor.
That's definitely the price you pay for that aggressive press that has worked and really gotten our guards shook up, but you run the risk of getting in a lot of foul trouble early.
Hannah Jackson tips a pass out to the right wing into the Patriot bench. 1:01 to go. Davis out and Derrick in for ERA. Low scoring first half, 18-14. Prince loops it out to Cheatham, now to Young, middle of the floor, free throw line, tries to give it on a cut to the basket to Myers, but it's knocked out of her hands over the end line. Rebels had a little quick cut to the basket available there, but just couldn't finish it. Into Allen. Free throw line, Young, she hesitated and moved the pivot foot. 50 seconds. Patriots get it, and Coach Amanda Hatch will bring Cody Breedlove and Addie Crow into the game. Replace Cheatham and Young.
Did she just get a
Cody
technical?
Breedlove just got a foul. And it is a technical foul on Breedlove, and I have no idea what she did. I wasn't looking at it. They'll walk Hannah Jackson down. Hannah Jackson down the other end to shoot a pair of free throws. Leaves the first one short.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. Coach Hatch just saying, don't worry about it. Hannah Jackson misses both free throws, so we're back where we were, other than the foul going on Breedlove.
This is when we need the setup that they have in college where they come over, the ref tells us everything because we're so important, you know?
Exactly. And we're on the opposite side of the floor. We'll never know until after the game. Derrick underneath, trying to back in on Allen. Can't get a shot to go from 3 feet right of the bucket. Myers clears the board, 35 seconds as Prince goes down the lane, kick out. Addie Crow open for 3, shot on the way, goes off the shot clock and back down to Liz Stevens. Rebels had the open look.
Yeah, that was a great drive and kick. Just wouldn't go.
We've been stuck on 18-14 for a couple of minutes. Derrick to Stevens behind the three-point line, out of Thompson, and they get a good cut to the basket, but Derrick can't finish it in front of the rim. Rebound Myers, 10 seconds. Prince to Allen, 3. Too long, not there, into the corner. Prince trying to save it in, gets it to Crow, 2 seconds. She puts up a contested 2 that's no good, and we're going to go into the locker room at 18-14 in a slugfest.
Yeah, that's not pretty basketball, that's for sure, but it's entertaining.
It has been scrappy. It has been physical. It's not, as Dakota said, always been pretty, but it has been entertaining. 16 minutes of basketball in. Leake 18 and East Rankin 14. We'll take a break and come back with some stats at halftime and talk about what the Rebels need to do to hold on to this 4-point win, 4-point lead and get the win. We'll be back as Leake Academy girls basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Halftime at the Billy Dome, where it's got to be 50 degrees or colder. Jacket required, they ought to say, outside. And they're not talking about dressing fancy. You just got to do that to stay warm. Philip Palmertree with you. You've got Dakota Killingsworth here as our special guest, as color analyst, Sam Rigby on the camera, Billy Steen in the studio. We appreciate you joining us. If you're enjoying tonight's live stream on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe box if you haven't done that. And that puts you in a privileged position. It enables you to find out via notification every time we go on the air with Leake Academy basketball. And as this regular season starts to wind down, and we're 2 weeks away from the start of district tournament.
That's crazy.
This is crazy. Tournament time's here, and you're going to want to know week to week, day to day, game to game when the Rebels are playing. And so that's the surest way you don't miss it. You'll get a notification on your phone or your computer if you hit that subscribe box. And next broadcast is going to be 1 week from tonight. We're not going to be able to bring the Wayne Academy game to you. That game was moved from Friday to Thursday. And I know that a lot of Rebel fans who were planning to be there now can't be there, but it's a whole thing. I don't know why we can't do it, but just trust. And then games against Grace Christian School on Saturday at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. But we'll be back on the 488 1 week from tonight when Simpson comes back for a return visit. The Lady Rebels took care of Simpson back early in the month, and then the boys lost a heartbreaker on the floor down at Mendenhall.
That was brutal.
Played a really good game, just couldn't get that last shot. Had 3 shots in the closing seconds, but couldn't get one in. But we're at 18-14 in this clash of MAIS 5A Titans. And I'll go ahead and give you some of the offensive scoring lines, and then we'll turn it to Dakota and get some of her thoughts about this first half. Only 3 players in the scoring column for the Patriots. Holly Jackson and Liz Stevens, each with half a dozen points, and Presley Thompson has 2. That's all 14 of their points. Ansley Miller, Elizabeth Thrash, Hannah Jackson, Addison Derrick, and Brindley Davis played in the first half, but didn't get in the scoring column. Leake's scoring is spread out. Sarah Prince, the leading scorer, with 5, a 2 and a junction 3. Rebels did not go to the free throw line in the first half. 4 off the bench for Kylie Boykin. Not saying they shouldn't have been.
Right.
They did not make an appearance.
That's a stat that always stands out. In high school, girls basketball, nobody went to the free throw line. Come on, bro.
Anna Morgan-Young with a junction 3 in the second quarter for 3 points. And then Addie Crow, Marley Myers, and Jenna Allen each made a shot from the field for 2 points. Caroline Cheatham, Cody Breedlove, Hannah Clark all appeared in the first half but didn't score. So 5 for Sarah Prince leading. And, you know, as we're sort of saying out of the corner of our mouths here, yeah, it was a physical ball game. Not a lot, but we say not a lot of fouls called, but actually East Rankin will tell you, oh, yeah, they were fouls called because Holly Jackson, one of their stars, outside shooter, has 3 fouls. Ansley Miller has 2 in the ball game, and no Rebel has more than 1 foul.
Yeah, it was a lot of reach-in fouls, just playing that press. Just not a lot of shooting fouls called, so didn't get us to the line.
And we need to give Sam Rigby an assist for telling us during the break. He saw the action, why Cody Breedlove got the technical foul. That inbound in front of the East Rankin bench, she reached out to deflect the ball, and it was not passed in. She was expecting it to be passed into play. The player standing out of bounds who had not sent it in yet was still holding it, and so if you're on the floor and make that contact, that's by rule a technical foul. So it was not something ugly that happened.
She didn't go right in the game and start cussing.
That's right. It was not potty mouth. It was just a basketball play that was a little too aggressive, and has certainly been an aggressive ball game.
Yeah, and she's just a sophomore, so I mean, just a little mistake she'll learn from, and she probably won't do that again.
And it makes sense why Coach Hatch didn't appear the least bit upset about the technical foul. So we're ready to start the third quarter. That's presented to you by Weaver Tax and Accounting. Marley Myers, Jenna Allen, Sarah Prince, Caroline Cheatham, and Morgan Young. Starting five take the floor for LA and Navy. And the starting five for East Rankin coming out, talking about Thompson, Thrash, Stevens, Miller, and Holly Jackson. So here we go, 8 minutes on the clock, third quarter starting right now, and it'll be East Rankin basketball. We'll get the score bug if it will cooperate with me to tell you it's the third quarter. There it goes. Leake 18, East Rankin 14. Sorry, go ahead.
I think both of these teams have played great defense so far, but both have seemed a little sped up on the offensive end. Neither playing really great basketball on that end, so maybe we'll see a little better offense in this half.
Ainsley Miller, three. Long rebound came out, chased down by Caroline Cheatham, so one shot and done for the Lady Patriots on their first possession. Ball left side, Jenna Allen clears away Holly Jackson, now uses up the dribble, goes behind the arc to Marley Myers, now between the circles to Prince, who'll let the offense move, get four low, and bring up Jenna Allen high, going down left lane line, going up, scoring, and they're calling an offensive foul on her, and I got no idea why. You hear the Leake crowd reacting, and Coach Hatch reacting, and I just don't think that's anything other than a terrible call.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't have her feet set. She was still sliding. I don't see where he got that, but can't get them all.
45 seconds deep into the quarter. Thrash 4 feet behind the arc, reverses left side to Miller, guarded by Young. Into the post, Stevens. Double team comes to her. She turns, scores with a left hand from 5 feet away. 8 points now for Stevens. 18-16 the score. Anna Morgan Young, right wing. And overthrows it. Was it deflected? No, it was not. Going to be a throwaway into the scores table. East Rankin with the ball, down 2 points. Trailed by 4 at the half. Stevens behind the three-point line to Thrash. Right side, Miller. Stevens, that tapped away by Myers, back out behind the arc. East Rankin keeps it. Going down the left lane line. Shot swirls out on Thompson. Then a foul on Thrash coming over the back of Jenna Allen, who had boxed her out.
Like we said earlier, this team does that so well across the board. They're small guards, but they box out so well. They get rebounds from much bigger defenders just from that great technical box out.
Second foul on Thrash. Each team with one team foul in the third quarter. Allen gives it to Prince, guarded by Holly Jackson. And crosses over, steps back from the free throw line behind the arc, around a Myers screen, dumps it down, give and go, and there's the score. Myers, great footwork and light touch at the rim. Second bucket, Rebels back up 4.
Definitely among the trees, too. She had about 3 people guarding her there and was still able to finish.
Ansley Miller knocks down a 3 from the right wing and brings East Rankin to within 1, 20-19.
It's definitely a good answer by Ansley Miller.
Here's Sarah Prince trying to respond, and she misses way off to the right side. It goes out of bounds. Oxygen ball gives it to the Lady Patriots. Leake sets up for some full court pressure. A chance for East Rankin to retake the lead with a made shot. Deep wide right, Thompson left-hand dribble, guarded by Cheatham. 5:25 to go, clock running. And then a walk there from Thrash. She was trying to back down on Jenna Allen, but didn't establish that dribble.
Like you see that so much in high school basketball, especially a high-pressure game like this. They just get happy feet.
Rebels moving with some urgency on the offensive end. Cheatham calls for it. 3 on the way. Off the back iron, spins high off the glass, but Myers can't put it back from point-blank range, and Stevens clears the glass. Head to Miller. She's going to drive in on Young, go up. Looks like she's going to get the foul and get to the line. It looks like they're going to call it instead on Jenna Allen of Leake. Coming across the arm. So that's 3 on Jenna Allen. It is. 4:58 to go in the quarter, and Ansley Miller now is in that. It has her 4th point. She'd made a 3 earlier. Makes it 4. We're tied 20 apiece. Hannah Clark comes in for Allen. Under 5 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting.
Definitely don't want Allen picking up her 4th in the 3rd quarter.
Free throw off to the left. Rebound Myers. Into the hands of the guard, Prince. She goes down the left lane line, gets past the defender, and goes coast to coast with it for her 7th point. Leake in front, 22-20. That's what Sarah Prince can do for you. Just get that little higher gear, and all of a sudden defenders are behind her. Here's Thompson. Inside the arc, now backs out toward midcourt. Cheatham goes out there with her to Thrash. To Thompson, she'll square up for a 3. That's good. 23-20, East Rankin up by 1 with 4:20 to play in the quarter.
I'm not sure what they just called.
Yeah, trying to figure out the call there. I was still writing something down on my sheet, and it ball turned over to the Patriots, midcourt.
Maybe a travel?
Thrash, 4 feet behind the arc, goes left side. Miller's going to catch and release 3. Off the front of the rim, rebound to the free throw line taken by Cheatham. Rebels coming the other way, down 23-22. Under 4 to play in the 3rd quarter. Hannah Clark with it. Stevens out matching up on her outside the arc. Kick out to Cheatham, left wing, dribbles, sends it across to Hannah Clark. She'll put up a 3, front rim, back rim off, but rebound in the lane by Prince. Over to Myers, who scores it off the glass. Makes shot for Marley Myers. She's got half a dozen, and the Rebels are back in front by a point.
Great job by Sarah Prince to just get in there, get scrappy, grab that rebound. Never give up on the play.
Thrash trying to back down on Clark. Turn, shot short. Great on-ball defense by Hannah Clark. But a steal by Presley Thompson, and the Rebels commit a foul. It's going on Myers. It's her 2nd. Addie Crow up off the bench. Replaces Anna Morgan Young. 3:20 to go, but free throws for East Rankin's Presley Thompson. Yeah, and I don't think she was shooting.
No. It was right after the steal.
Yeah. Coach Hatch's protest fall on deaf ears.
The Leake fans are hot.
Thrash exits. Hannah Jackson enters. Leake fans boo as Presley Thompson gets free throws, makes the first one. Ties the game at 24. Things look different in Rankin County sometimes.
Yeah. Well, the Rebels definitely can't afford to have unforced turnovers like that.
That one hangs on the rim, comes off, and then Hannah Jackson of East Rankin commits a foul, reaching over. First on Hannah Jackson, team's 2nd. 3:19 to play in the 3rd. 24-24 game. Prince angles left side around the perimeter to Clark. Corner, Breedlove's open, drives baseline, out to Clark. Crowd wanted a travel call, didn't get it. Prince, floater, up, she gets contact, and she'll get to the line. Banner headline, breaking news, Leake makes it to the free throw line. 3 minutes to play, 2:59 on the clock. Foul is on Presley Thompson for the Patriots, her first, team's third.
This is when you need the student section. She's been doing it all night.
First free throw creeps over the front of the rim and in for Prince. Sarah, 70% free throw shooter, second on the team in percentage. Second one in. Rebels 26, East Rankin 24.
Thought Coach Rhodes was going to stomp a hole in the floor with those stilettos over there.
And Marley Myers checks out. Kylie Boykin into the game. Now that second wave is in along with Prince. Stevens behind the three-point line. Boykin between her and the basket to Holly Jackson. Now to Hannah Jackson. Clark closes out on her. Drive into the lane. Out to Hannah Jackson, who sends down a three. Gives her team a 1-point lead. Coach Rhodes calls timeout with 2:33 to play in the Weaver-Taxton Accounting third quarter. Patriots up by a point. Will return in 30 seconds.
Barney and Mott's Furniture.
Hey, I get all my furniture there.
Really? Well, I was told they sell quality furniture, offer great service, and have a low price guarantee.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Barney and Mott's Furniture also offer a wide range of financing options, which include 12 months interest-free or easy no-credit check financing. Come see what everyone's talking about. That's Barney and Mott's Furniture, Highway 21, 2 miles south of Sebastopol.
Boswell Media Sports.
2:33 to play in quarter number 3. 3 3-pointers in this quarter for East Rankin, and they're up 27-26. Leake led at 18-14 at the intermission. Three-point shooting's gotten the Patriots back in the game. Sarah Prince shaded by Thompson, going zigging, zagging in the backcourt to Krogh. Now to Clark in the corner, right side to Prince. Fakes the three, into the lane, kick out. Cody Breedlove thinks about the three, drives, sends it back out to Prince. Now to Krogh. She goes free throw line, out to Prince. Three, yes! Junction three for Sarah, and it's 29-27 Rebels.
That was beautiful ball movement by the Rebels. Passing up a good shot to get a great shot.
Right wing Miller, guarded by Krogh. Reverses left side. Jackson dumps it down quickly underneath to Stevens. And they call a held ball. And that was Sarah Prince with the active hands.
The Rebels really have done a good job with help defense on Liz Stevens tonight, because I watched East Rankin play Simpson and a couple other teams, and it was just constant lob into the post over and over, and she just dominated, and that has not been the case tonight. Our defense has held strong for sure.
Boykin out by the left sideline to Prince. Now Boykin sets the screen. Pick and roll. Good strong move to the rim, and drawing the foul is Boykin. She'll shoot free throws.
That was smart for Boykin. When you feel that contact, go up and try to shoot it and try to draw that shooting foul.
First foul on the post player, Liz Stevens, with 1:31 to play in the third quarter. Boykin can't get the first free throw down. Kylie's got 4 points. Trying to extend the Rebel lead out to 3. She does and makes the second. Rebels 2 of 4 in the game, and there's a double dribble from Ansley Miller. Good call by the officials. It was subtle, but it was definitely the violation. Rebels take it with 84 seconds to play in the third quarter, presented by Weaver-Taxton Accounting. Into the front court, Prince. Miller up at her grill, going right elbow to Clark. Now to Prince, triple team comes to her, out to Krogh, top. Clark, Boykin going up around Stevens, can't get it to go left side, and Stevens snatches down the rebound. She goes right side to Miller. 6 feet behind the arc. 56 seconds, to play in the quarter. Stevens away from the bucket to Thrash between the circles. Right side Miller, guarded by Eddie Krogh. Now Thrash will shoot one from right in front of the three-point line, leave it off the back rim. Rebound Cody Breedlove for the Rebels.
They'd been daring her to shoot it all night. She finally did it.
Here's a three, left short from the left side by Krogh, and then It'll belong, looks like it'll belong to Leake underneath. Was that a held ball was the call?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, kick ball was the call. Okay.
Oh.
Again, another assist from Sam Rigby. He's dishing dimes all over the place here.
He is the true great basketball mind.
Inbound to Clark. Left side, curling to the top between the circles. Prince around a Boykin screen. Good job coming over the top of it by Thompson, and they'll get a foul out high on Thompson.
Yeah, she was definitely getting her with the body.
2 on Presley Thompson, team's 5th, so the Rebels will head to the free throw line with 17 seconds to play before the end of the third.
East Rankin fans weren't happy with that call because they didn't see a reach in, but you can't displace the other player with your body, and she certainly did that.
Sarah Prince knocks down the first free throw. The Rebels have matched their largest lead, 4 points, 31-27. The 8th grader right through on the second one. The Rebels have their largest lead, 5, 32-27. Holly Jackson and Hannah Jackson come in. Rebels set up for some full court pressure.
Just need to move their feet right here. Don't bail them out with foul.
Side Presley Thompson going to the racks. Oh, misses from the right side. Ball tipped around. Holly Jackson put back with 5 seconds, no good, and Cody Breedlove secures the rebound for LA. That's the end of the quarter. Leake 32, East Rankin 27 with 8 minutes left. We'll return in 1 minute with the start of the fourth quarter as Leake Academy girls basketball continues.
Barney and Mott's Furniture.
Hey, I get all my furniture there.
Really? Well, I was told they sell quality furniture, offer great service, and have a low price guarantee.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Barney and Mott's Furniture also offer a wide range of financing options, which include 12 months interest-free or easy no-credit check financing. Come see what everyone's talking about. That's Barney and Mott's Furniture, Highway 21, 2 miles south of Sebastopol.
Yep, the New Year's here, and the poultry people at Ozark Ag are looking forward to making yours all it can be every time you shop with us. You know, with New Year's comes new issues sometimes. And to keep you from running around like a chicken with its... I know I wasn't going to say it. The folks at Ozark Ag remind you that we are always here for you when life seems to ruffle your feathers. From building supplies and hardware for expansions, remodels, or new buildings, to hunting and fishing supplies when there's downtime. Ozark Ag, Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
8 minutes up on the clock. That's all we got left in this second meeting between the Rebels and East Rankin in MAIS 5A basketball action. The Rebels won by 11, 48-37. Back on December 19, they lead it starting the fourth quarter, 32-27. Philip Palmentry and Dakota Killingsworth here at midcourt up high in the bleachers. And it's cold. It's still cold. All right, Patriots with the basketball. So we start quarter number 4. Breedlove tips a pass, but right back to Thompson. She uses up the dribble. Goes to Holly Jackson, guarded by Prince. She's going to go in, step through, and somehow score it.
She needed to pack a little suitcase for all that traveling.
Yeah. A couple extra steps there, but no call. 32-29. Rebels trying to answer on the offensive end. Prince into the lane, out to Breedlove. Deep three is going to be way off the right side and into the student section. Fourth quarter of our ball game is presented by South Group Cox Agency. Holly Jackson, quick dribble, leveled off by Prince. Now back to Miller, over to Hannah Jackson, into the post. Stevens, double team, comes to her. She shovels to the baseline, and Ansley Miller's long two, no good. And they're going to get Stevens going up against Boykin and fouling her. Second on Stevens.
Great job by Boykin of just being in position and being ready. If you do your work early in the post, then you're more likely to be able to get those calls.
Hannah Clark out away from the bucket, into a crowd. All knocked away, stolen by Holly Jackson for the Patriots. She's going to try to go coast to coast with it and lays it up over the right side. Back-to-back buckets for Holly Jackson. 32-31. Leake's lead down to a point. Crow with Holly Jackson in front of her. To Kylie Boykin between the circles. Left side Clark, back to the right Prince. Prince at the free throw line, keeps the left-hand dribble, back it out. Now go in, put up a runner, too strong, gets her own rebound amongst the trees, scores it. Sarah Prince leading the way for Leake.
Great job of just staying with it.
34-31 with 6 minutes to play in the ball game. 14 right now for Sarah Prince. Had to do the quick add.
That was impressive math.
You just assume I'm correct. There's a foul called away from the ball. Looks like it's going to be Leake's Sarah Prince with her second personal. A hold. 5:52 left. ERA to inbound it on the end line right of the basket.
You know, the Rebels have done all of this with four of their starters on the bench for a good bit of time. So just speaks to that deep bench and these great players that come in to bring a spark.
Hannah Jackson guarded by Prince. Backs it out deep wide left. Starts a right-hand dribble, drifts to the right. Looking for Holly Jackson, covered up by Clark. And timeout called by Coach Brooke Rhodes. They were about to head to a turnover there, and she calls timeout with 5:34 to go. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Moore's Pharmacy in Carthage, Sebastopol, and Walnut Grove appreciate you, their customers. We have a beautiful selection of gifts with free gift wrapping. We are one of the only pharmacies around to offer compounding and women's hormone replacement therapy. Moore's Pharmacy accepts all insurance, including Medicaid. Our 2-lane drive-thru and prescription synchronization will make your visit very convenient. Come see us. We have the shortest wait time in town and a professional staff to assist you. Moore's Pharmacy, Highway 16, Carthage.
West Side Body Shop says, let's face it, stuff happens. And when it does, they can take care of damage as small as a chip in your windshield all the way up to full collision services. Insurance claims are always welcome too. Just be sure your first stop is West Side Body Shop in Philadelphia. They also specialize in truck accessories, including toolboxes, visors, Nerf bars, and winches. They make your ride look cool. West Side Body Shop, just off Beacon Street on Waterview Lane, right behind the Huddle House in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
ERA has the basketball inbound in front of their bench. High pass lobbed into Stevens between the circles, gets it back to Holly Jackson. She goes down hard between two defenders, flings it up. Rebound on the offside by Kylie Boykin for the Rebels.
That was a great no call by the ref.
Then Holly Jackson called for a blocking foul in the backcourt on trying to defend Sarah Prince. That's 4 on Jackson. 5:21 to play in the South Group Cox Agency fourth quarter.
Too bad we don't have a good flop in high school basketball. Need a flop call.
Rebels into the front court. Left elbow Boykin looking down low. Everybody covered up, going outside left to Prince. Into the corner, Breedlove around a Boykin screen. She's going to curl in the lane, go among the trees, trying to scoop it in. Hits off the bottom of the rim. Jackson digs out the rebound. She gives it to Thompson. Leveled off by Breedlove. Good D there. She'll back out. Sending the post to Stevens, who is able to turn around and get an open look and score it.
That was a great pass into the post, and Liz Stevens has got great hands. If they get it close like that, she's going to go get it.
10 for Stevens, and the Rebels on the other end will get called for an illegal screen against Kylie Boykin. It's her second, team second. Leake leading 34-33, 4:35 left. Clark exits. Jenna Allen enters.
That call seems surprising just based on what they've been calling so far tonight. That seemed a little ticky-tack based on the amount of physicality we've seen.
Jenna Allen nearly knocks a cross-court pass away. Now it's loose on the floor. Stevens picks it up, and quick whistle on Addie Crow.
There was definitely a kick ball down there before that happened.
Addie's first. Sends Stevens to the line. She's 4 for 4 tonight, has 10 points. 4:20 left. First one just over the front of the rim and in to tie it at 34. Myers and Cheatham in for Boykin and Breedlove. Stevens trying to stay perfect at the line and give her team the lead, but leaves it short. Rebound run down from the outside by Sarah Prince. She cruises into the floor. Out left corner, Cheatham. Now to Allen out high into the hands of Prince. Right side, Cheatham around a Myers screen. Left lane line out to Cheatham. Lady Patriots closing out on the three-point shooters. Under 4 minutes to play. Deep three, way too deep. Off the left side, nothing there for Jenna Allen, and it's a team rebound for the Lady Patriots.
Man, she's just struggling from the three tonight, but she just needs to find other ways to affect the game.
And Jenna Allen with just 2 points. Miller holds it up over her head, guarded by Crow. Bounce to the middle, Thompson at the head of the circle. 34-34, 3:34 to play. Stevens away from the basket. To Miller, ERA trying to work for a good shot. Now down to Stevens. She turns before the double team can arrive, spins and scores it.
It's a great post move.
Patriots up 36-34. Here's Prince, left to right to Allen. Presley Thompson between her and the bucket. Back out between the rings to Prince. She'll start a left-hand dribble. Home crowd turns it up a notch. Here's Jenna Allen driving, cut off the left baseline, looking for somewhere to go with it. To Myers' left elbow, out to Crow, bluffs the three, drives on Holly Jackson, who has to give her some ground, and she scores.
It's a great move.
Great recognition there of the opportunity by Addie Crow, a player with 4 fouls guarding you. Why not take it to the rim against her?
Absolutely. She has a very high basketball IQ. I love watching Crow play.
36-36, 2.5 minutes to go. Feel the tension tighten up in this arena. Here's Thompson with Cheatham on her, driving right lane line, goes high off the glass, miss, offside rebound taken by Myers for the Rebels. She'll put it in the hands of Prince. She gets it across the midcourt line, head of the circle, keeps the dribble, goes left side to Allen. Gets 2 screeners, top, thinks about the three, passes it up, goes left side to Prince. 2 minutes to play. 36 all. Everything we expected in this game.
Absolutely.
Cheatham now with it out near midcourt. Left side to Prince, guarded by Thompson. In the post, Myers right side, and then cut in the basket. Allen, and she travels.
Marley just needs to go to work right there. She had her one-on-one. Trust yourself and take it to the rack.
Turnover gives it to the Patriots with minute 33 left. Neither team in the bonus. Possession arrow favors LA. Left side Miller. In the post, Stevens calling for it. Round the double team, looking for an open teammate. Finds Hannah Jackson, who will hoist up a three. That's short. Rebound, good box out by Sarah Prince. And then Miller pokes the ball away from her, but Marley Myers rescues it, and they call a travel as she was trying to call timeout. The Rebel fans are beside themselves, and appropriately so with 1:12 to go.
I mean, she was calling timeout for several seconds there. That's frustrating.
The Rebels got to shake that off, play some good defense
right
here. A tie ball game. Cheatham guarding Presley Thompson out high. 5 count starts, and she starts moving. And Cheatham will get whistled for a reach-in away from the basket. Rebels 4th. Cheatham took a knee to the thigh. She's kind of trying to walk that off. First foul on Caroline. Thompson receives the inbound pass near the midcourt logo. Under a minute left. Liz Stevens behind the arc. Hannah Jackson's three, front rim, back rim, and in from the top. Makes it a 3-point lead for East Rankin with 49 seconds to play.
Wow, that was a clutch shot.
Her second three gives her team a 39-36 lead, and we've got a timeout. We'll be back in 30.
Yep, the New Year's here, and the poultry people at Ozark Ag are looking forward to making yours all it can be every time you shop with us. You know, with New Year's comes new issues sometimes. And to keep you from running around like a chicken with its... I know I wasn't going to say it. The folks at Ozark Ag remind you that we are always here for you when life seems to ruffle your feathers. From building supplies and hardware for expansions, remodels, or new buildings, to hunting and fishing supplies when there's downtime. Ozark Ag, Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
East Rankin's Hannah Jackson has hit a three with 49 seconds to play, her first of the ball game. Put her team up 39-36. Leake basketball. Prince, Allen, Myers, Young, and Crow on the floor for LA.
What do you think Hatch drew up?
I think they still want to get a cut to the basket rather than just challenge Stevens down there. We shall see. Here comes Prince across. 43 seconds to go. High ball screen. Myers keeps the dribble. And ball nearly knocked away by Ansley Miller. Retrieved by Jenna Allen. And they'll call Coach Hatch gets a timeout near midcourt with 33 seconds. Home crowd is roaring about that.
Yeah, they may have a case for that we didn't really have clear possession there, but they owed us one after that last one.
I think so.
That may have been a makeup call there.
Yeah, and you'll never get a man in stripes to admit that. But
heck no.
It does happen. All right, let's reset things here during the timeout. 33 seconds left. East Rankin 39, Leake 36. The Rebels led 18-14 at the half, led by 5 at the end of the third quarter at 32-27. Leake's been able to put up just 4 points through 7 minutes plus in this quarter. So you got to give East Rankin credit for some good defense.
Absolutely.
We've not had a lot of good looks in this quarter. It hasn't been just shots wouldn't go down. They've extended the defense out on the shooters on the outside and have been really disruptive with their length.
Absolutely. It's crazy because normally you see a game of runs in basketball, but it has really not felt like either team has gone on a big run. It's been kind of stagnant all night, but then East Rankin steps up big right here at the end and makes a big three. So we got to answer.
Caroline Cheatham back in, replacing Addie Crow. 32 seconds. Rebels ball at the top. Hannah Jackson guarding Caroline Cheatham. Right side. Bounce pass to Prince, who dishes it back. Off the screen, Anna Morgan Young, three from the corner is good, and we're tied with 20 seconds to go. Junction three for Anna Morgan Young.
Wow. And for a player who really we haven't seen much from her tonight. She's been kind of quiet, spent a lot of time on the bench, and then to just step up, to step into your shot with confidence and answer like that. Incredible for senior Anna Morgan Young.
Junction three with 18 seconds to go, and we'll take a 30-second break and come back.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Clutch three-point shooting at each end of the floor. And senior Anna Morgan Young from the left corner, nothing but net. Junction three to tie this game at 39 apiece with 18 and a half seconds to go. Addie Crow back in. She replaces Young as the Rebels play defense and extend into the backcourt.
We got us a dog fight here, Phillip.
Inbound to Presley Thompson. Comes up the right side on the dribble with 14 seconds into the front court. Stevens behind the arc. One dribble, uses it up, goes to Thompson left. She's trying to drive into the lane, steps through, scores with the left hand with 2 seconds to play. Coach Hatch called timeout. About 2 more seconds came off the clock. But it's a made shot, 41-39 ERA. The Rebels will have, as they talk about, there should be about between 2 and 2.5 seconds, I think.
Yeah, I think that Leake just got a little space out there and tried not to foul, tried not to bail her out, but then they ended up giving her a pretty open look at it. So kudos to Presley for being able to go up strong and finish.
The Rebels get 3.8, which I think is we ought to say thank you very much. I think there was a little bit less than that. Of course, there's no replay, so that's what it's going to be. It's going to be basically 4 seconds, and you got to bring it up all the way. Well, they knock it down to 3.5. The bidding, see where the bidding goes to now. Timeout called. Each team with one timeout left. Possession arrow favors the Rebels. Of course, none of that really matters. And, of course, if you're in the East Rankin huddle, Coach Rhodes is saying, try to don't foul, whatever you do.
Yeah.
But don't give them an easy shot.
Right.
Try to stay between them and the bucket, but don't put the Rebels at the line. Young back into the game.
This is when I wish we had the timeout to advance the basketball.
Inbound to Myers.
Got to go.
Rebels got to move, and they're not. And then there's a steal. I don't know if a put in. I don't know if the basket counted or not, but it's academic either way. I think they say it counted, and it's going to be a 43-39 final as Presley Thompson stole it away and scored it right at the buzzer, and we go final. And Leake has suffered their first loss of the season in a really closely contested, exciting basketball game, 43-39. We'll step away and come back with the Ozark Ag postgame and wrap this one up as Leake falls 43-39. We'll be back as Leake Academy basketball rolls on.
I sure do like my new hunting rifle. I bought it over at Ozark Ag. When I went in, they had such a great selection. Took me a while to make up my mind. I have it sighted in now, and I'm ready for the big bucks. Tomorrow I'm going back over to Ozark Ag and stock up on ammo. While I'm there, I just might check out those deer stands. Hey, honey, I know you're listening. Make sure you shop for me at Ozark Ag. They're on Highway 16 West in Carthage.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
Boswell Media Sports.
We'll get the Ozark Ag postgame started after the girls' game done here at Pelahatchie. East Rankin hands the Leake Lady Rebels their first loss of the season, 43-39 the final. And it was a tremendous fourth quarter comeback by the home team.
Yeah, for sure.
The Patriots trailed Leake 32-27 and outscored the Rebels 16-7 in the final quarter. And they really got some clutch shots in the final minute. A 3 from Hannah Jackson that gave them the lead. Leake answered about 30 seconds later with an Anna Morgan Young 3 that tied it. Then at the other end, Presley Thompson, senior guard, drive down the left side of the lane, able to lay it in with under 4 seconds to play, and Leake turned it over in the backcourt, and Thompson got one more shot in at the buzzer to give them the 4-point win. And East Rankin now 25-2, 6-1 in the district. Leake 25-1 and 6-1 in the district, with games at Wayne coming up on Thursday night. And a quick look at the scoring. 3 players in double figures for East Rankin. Liz Stevens with 13, and she was really good for them at the free throw line, 5 out of 6. And she scored 5 points in that final quarter when they were making that comeback. 2 players with 10 points. Thompson, who had 8 in the second half, including a 3. And then Holly Jackson with 3, including a couple of baskets in the fourth quarter. 4 for Ansley Miller, 3 for Elizabeth Thrash, and then the big 3 in the final minute, as we mentioned, by Hannah Jackson, the scoring for the Patriots. One player in double figures for Leake, and Sarah Prince led all scorers in the game with 14, 5 in the first half, 9 in the second. She took over in the third quarter as Leake built out a 5-point lead. She finishes the night with 2 junction threes, 3 two-point baskets, and she went 2 for 4 at the line for 14. 6 put in by Marley Myers off 3 made shots, 6 for Anna Morgan Young off 2 junction threes, including that big one with 18 seconds that brought the Rebels back even at 39-39. 5 points off the bench for Kylie Boykin off a pair of field goals and 1 for 2 at the free throw line. 4 for Addie Crow off a couple of made shots, and then 2 for Jenna Allen in the first half. Cody Breedlove, Caroline Cheatham, and Hannah Clark all played in the ball game but didn't score. So Prince leading the way with 14. Let's turn it back here to Dakota. Some of your thoughts in this game as it played out. Leake was, certainly didn't feel comfortable with a 5-point lead, but East Rankin really turned the tables when it counted.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no substitution for experience sometimes, I mean, that's a senior stepping up there at the end and just keeping a cool head, taking it to the basket. We have some incredible players, but we have a lot of young players, so I think sometimes it just pays to have a bunch of seniors on your team who've been in these big games, been in these big moments, and are able to just stay calm and just play their game. And I think we struggled a little bit offensively, and when you just have one player like a Sarah Prince that takes over in the third quarter, well, the strategy going in the fourth is cover up Sarah Prince.
Yeah.
So
and they gave up 7 points to her in the third quarter, just 2 in the fourth.
Yeah,
so
you could tell she was the target, and so then you really need to be able to get that offense from somebody else. And some of our guards that normally are deadly were just having a hard time tonight, and that happens.
Well, we'll close out the Ozark Ag post game and take one more break, clear the scoreboard, and get you set for the boys' game. As Coach Jason Morgan's ball club comes in and hopes to improve to 15-6 on the year and 4-2 in the league against the East Rankin team that they beat handily back in December. So thanks, Dakota, for your insight and being a part of the broadcast tonight. And
hey, thanks for letting a basketball junkie nerd out with you a little bit.
Hey, you're welcome. And everybody I know enjoyed it, so thanks. We'll be back after a short break with the Central Electric Power Association pregame for the boys as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Teams have been summoned to the bench areas. We're about to have the Baptist Medical League starting lineups for the boys game. Leake in Navy, visiting team East Rankin, winless on the season in home white. Rebels, as we mentioned, a big win in December, 71-31. Samuel Prince had 24 points in that ball game and only played the first 2 quarters in that blowout in Madden back in December. Here are the starting lineups for the Rebels. Matthew Nowell, senior at 5'10", at guard. Tate Edwards, senior at 5'9". 25, leading scorer Samuel Prince. 6'5", sophomore Carter Seal. And then Trey Clark, a junior at 6'1". Edwards, Nowell, Seal, Prince, Clark for LA. And for East Rankin, Liam Polk. Don't have year. In fact, their roster online has 39 players on it. So we had to, it's a long, and again, that's a long story. They don't have 39 guys dressed out.
Wow.
They'll put Jordan Porter and Channing Dively, Dalton McDill, and then 13, Tyler Carson.
I mean, that's a rather large discrepancy. 39 players versus what they have dressed out on the bench.
That's right. They've got 9 dressed out, but 39 on the Max
lost
Preps
30 of
roster. Well, some of them are repeats. Some of guys probably, in fact, I recognized a couple names of guys who graduated a couple of years ago. They're in college. They just never got taken off the list. Some people don't prioritize accurate rosters online, but Polk, Porter, Dively, McDill, Carson for ERA. Carter Seal controls the opening tip presented by N Sports. Rebels have it going right to left. We got to clear the scoreboard here. Rebels don't get points down at the offensive end, but then get a steal the other way. Pass ahead from Prince to Nowell. He can't finish at the rim, but kept in bounds. And Nowell with a little touch pass assist right side to Prince for 2.
Yeah, that was pretty athletic play by Nowell to stay in bounds and have a little soft touch on the pass.
First quarter presented by Wendy's. Travel the call on Jordan Porter of East Rankin. 2-0 Rebels. We played about a minute and a half, or about 30 seconds here. Trey Clark shovels left side to Edwards. Looking inside, but doesn't go to Prince. Now to Seal in the lane. Turns. Does a nice job finding Prince, who just lets it swirl around a couple of times before dropping in. 4 for Samuel.
Just like they drew it up.
Exactly. So just a little bit of playground in that play.
Yes.
Matthew Nowell kicks it out of bounds. It'll stay with East Rankin. 6:56 to go. Rebels 4, East Rankin nothing. Already, arena's kind of opened up seating here on both sides.
Yeah, one thing you'll only see Leake Academy and East Rankin do is clear out for the boys game and just come out and support the girls.
Yeah, so going down the right lane line, McDill, shot rejected by Clark. Snatched ahead by Nowell. He feeds it to Seal, and the transition lay in at the other end. 6-0. Inbound to Carson. And then quick hands from sophomore Carter Seal. He pokes it out of bounds into the Patriot bench. Lady Rebels and Rebels take on Wayne Academy on Thursday night. No broadcast for that one. Game scheduled with Grace Christian School on Saturday. Then final week of the regular season. 6-footer turnaround. Nice shot there in for Jordan Porter for 2.
Also Saturday, the Leake Academy Rebel and Rebelette Pee Wee teams will be playing in the championship in Meridian.
Shot left side, missed by Carter Seal. You got people playing in that game?
Yeah, my daughter Dallas is going to represent.
All right, Jordan Porter with a rebound for ERA, and the Patriots in white running half-court offense. Rebels tramping out high into the left corner to Dively. No, excuse me, that's Polk. He goes up to Dively. Left side to McDill, right side to McDill, gets it back. Driving on Nowell tries to flip it out, but out of the reach of Polk. The Rebels take over on the turnover on the sideline. But 5:23 to play in the Wendy's first quarter. Three off the catch. No good by Prince. Rebound baseline. Nowell feeds Prince. Floater left short. Rebound on the bounce. Channing Dively. And he's going to try to go coast to coast. Hands reaching into him, and Leake's called for a foul. Looks like Tate Edwards picking up his first.
Man, I thought he did a good job of just kind of getting him sped up. I didn't think that was too much contact, but that's why I'm not wearing the stripes, I guess.
Prince, quick hand to deflect the inbound pass. Out of bounds down below us. In front of the big money seats.
That's right. The VIP.
Inbound comes in to Dively. Played 3 minutes. Leake ahead 6-2. Between the circles, McDill away from the basket. Left side, Porter. Hands it off to Dively as they work out from the basket, and then Samuel Prince be whistled for a reach-in foul. His first, team second. Pass comes in to Porter. Rebels doing a good job not letting Patriots get inside. Travel. Porter was just sealed off and shut off there and trying to find somewhere to go with the basketball.
Yeah, good job by Trey Clark of just getting in there, getting a hand on the ball and kind of tying up the ball and made him drag that pivot foot.
Nowell holds it up over his head. 4.5 minutes to play. Over to Edwards, who'll try a long three. Miss, but rebound straight to Trey Clark. He can't score it going straight to the rim.
Man, I feel like we're missing some bunnies.
Rebound McDill. Here come the Patriots, down 4 points. Game that looked like Leake was off to a quick start. Now kind of slowed down, and there's a drive down the left lane. A right-hand lay-in for Porter, his second bucket. 6-4. Prince, 15 feet away, goes to Edwards, whose three comes high off the back rim. Tapped out to Dively. Another empty possession for LA, and then Polk has a stolen away from him by Tate Edwards, and Polk commits the foul. Probably more frustration than anything else.
Is it just me, or did they turn the air down? Like up, off, whatever. It got warmer.
Okay. I have no clue about what the climate situation is in this gym. It is something. Seal in the left blocks. The triple team comes to him. He needs to get it out of there, and then there's a held ball. Just held on to that one too long. Coach Morgan shakes his head. I think he would agree with me.
Yeah. Don't bring it down. Hold it up. You're big. Hold it up where they can't get it.
Hold it up, and somebody's open.
Yep.
6-4. East Rankin hanging with Leake early in the first quarter. First quarter presented by Wendy's. High screen.
Wow, great cut to the basket.
Cut to the basket. Pass mishandled by Clark, and he's on his backside. Finds McDill, who floats one up. No good. Rebound, Matthew Nowell. Rebels going 3-on-3 the other end. Out to Clark. He'll put up a three. Too long. Prince can't control the rebound, but it's knocked out of bounds by Jordan Porter. Rebels bring in Major Chandler and Eli Cantrell and Gage Warren to replace Seal, Clark, and Edwards. 2 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the opening quarter from Pelahatchie.
The big city.
These two teams, district foes of Gage Warren three. Not there.
Gosh.
One shot and out. Rebound box out by Dalton McDill for ERA. We're still at 6-4. McDill to Carson Edwards, guarded by Chandler, out high. Now Dively goes up, tries to put up a runner that's not there. Rebound and put back missed by Porter. Tapped out to Dively, and ERA active on the glass, able to get second, third, fourth chances.
This East Rankin team has definitely improved since the last time we played them.
Drive to the basket. Porter can't get it. Comes off the back rim. Rebels coming the other way with it. Nowell to Warren. Left lane line. Stepping through. Going up strong. Getting fouled with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to play in the quarter. Second foul on Patriots' Liam Polk. No? Yeah, second.
It's a great drive to the basket for sure. I think that's going to be the key for the Rebels is just strong, aggressive takes. Take them off the dribble, make them foul you, or go up strong and get the bucket.
Gage Warren knocks down the first free throw. Second one coming up. Free throws presented by Carthage Vet Clinic. Here's the second one. Rebels doubling up. East Rankin 8-4. 2 minutes to play in the first. ERA walks it across the dividing line. McDill trying to go cross court. Picked off. Now a beautiful lead pass ahead to Prince, who lays it in right hand. 6 for Samuel, and that's the way we like it there. 10-4. 1:40 to play. Major Chandler steps in the passing lane and bats the ball over the sideline. You like a player like Major Chandler in basketball and football with his size, but yet also the kind of speed he has and the quickness of foot he's got.
Yeah,
agility.
He does. He's very agile for his size for sure. Has great footwork.
Rebels deflected out of bounds again. Leading by 6. ERA playing it in the half court. Inbound to Carson Prestwood, who's checked into the game. For Polk.
Rebels definitely bothering them on defense right now.
Really pressuring the ball out in the perimeter and forcing kind of a wild pass into the corner, but Gage Warren touched it last. Now Leighton Phillips checks in for East Rankin, and he replaces Prestwood.
Well, Leighton Phillips wins coolest shoes for sure. Those hot pink kicks are it.
And steal for Leake's Matthew Nowell, coming hard up the left side. 3-on-1. Nice no-look pass to Warren for the two-hand lay-in left side.
Great dime.
Leake leads 12-4. Minute 6 to play. Ball goes out of bounds in the corner. Last touch by the Patriots. Riles Wilkerson and Nolan McCall check in and replace Nowell and Prince. Rebels up 8. So freshman and junior entering the lineup. Cantrell deep wide left, goes right. Cross to Nowell into the corner. McCall, good cut to the basket. Chandler, and he'll get hit on the arm. Going to the rack. I think that's the third personal on Liam Polk.
Oh, wow.
52.
The first quarter.
Yeah, 52 seconds to play in the quarter. Major Chandler at the free throw line. No problem with that first one. Gives Leake a 9-point lead, 13-4. Polk out, Prestwood in for ERA. Chandler too long on that second one. Rebound Carson. Patriots come up. 46 seconds to play in the quarter. And Rebels want to trap away from the basket. Pass down into the paint. A lot of contact there. Nolan McCall called for the push. His first, team's third. Rebels defending well in the inbound. Steal off the pass. Warren, he puts it into high gear. Going down the other end. No look pass to Cantrell. His shot at the goal sent out, rejected by Jordan Porter. The Rebels will keep it left of the basket.
That was a great behind-the-back dribble and dish there.
Miles Wilkerson set to trigger it in. Tries to go into McCall, but Carson punches it out of bounds. 34 seconds left in the Wendy's first quarter. Leake leading 13-4. Out to Warren. Catch, shoot, 3, junction 3, down it goes.
You could tell that was money when it left his hands.
16-4. Rebel three-pointers presented by your friends at Prince Oil. 6 points in the quarter for Gage Warren off the bench. Rebels up 12. 16 seconds, clock ticking. There's a drive and a score from the right side and a foul on Leake. Count the 2 for Porter.
In the words of Philip Palmertree, the hoop and the heart.
Yes. Glad to be remembered. There we go.
Yes,
3-point play completed. That foul went on Leake's Riles Wilkerson. 16-7. Then going hard to the rack, the other side. 2 points for Gage Warren.
Just have yourself a ball game, Gage.
And a shot from midcourt. On line, but a little deep. Rebels lead it 18-7 after one quarter. We'll return in 1 minute as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebels 18, East Rankin 7 after one period of play. Philip Palmertree and Dakota Killingsworth. Sam Rigby's behind the camera. Billy Staines in the studio. We're glad that you're with us on Cruising 98.3 and with a live stream of the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. Rebels have Nowell, Prince, Seal, Clark, and Edwards. Starting five back out there, leading 18-7. Clark at the free throw line. Right side, Prince, open three. Horseshoes out. Rebound yanked down by Truett Lewis, who's playing the post now for East Rankin. Gage Warren with 8 points in the first quarter. ERA's Channing Dively, right-hand dribble, guarded by Nowell. He's going to go. Floater, right side, straight down and in. Somebody other than Jordan Porter has scored, and it's 18-9.
It's a pretty little floater.
Edwards, third time he's put up the three from right there, and that one's too long. Prince can't control the rebound, knocked away from him by Carson into the hands of McDill, but there's Prince with a steal, gets bumped, gets the shot in, and he'll get to the line for an and one opportunity. Hoop and harm, as
there you go.
Someone
TM Philip Palmertree.
Prone to say. Trademark pending.
Yes.
Foul goes on McDill, his first. Samuel Prince with 8, now 9 after putting the Carthage Vet Clinic free throw in. It's 21-9. Rebels bothering East Rankin in the backcourt, getting the turnover. Tate Edwards ready to put the ball into play. Gets it back from Prince. Three. That one too long. Back iron no good. Rebound loose. Good hustle play from Prince. Little dish out to Nowell. Lose three is too long. And rebound chased down at the free throw line by Dively. Here come the Patriots. Down 12. 6:48 to go in the second quarter. Three. Dively. Front rim off. Good position for rebound for Trey Clark. Rebels in the half court offensively. Edwards. Left side, Clark. McDill in front of him to the baseline. Now nice ball movement to the right corner for a Prince three that's off the backside. And rebound claimed by Porter. Leake leading 21-9. 6:12 to go in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter. And good looking shot from the big man, Truett Lewis, for the tray.
And flashes the three as he runs down the court. I love a good celebration, a little celly.
21-12, and at the other end, Carter Seal splits two defenders and scores from 4 feet away from the basket for his second bucket. We've got timeout with 5:58 to go. Leake ahead 23-12.
Burglaries are at an all-time high. Protect your assets with a Liberty Safe from Philadelphia Gun & Pawn. Liberty Safe produces fit and finish products with styles and designs that please both him and her. You can get the safe that holds your entire gun collection and makes a perfect statement piece for any room in the home. No need to worry about hauling that heavy safe to your house because Philadelphia Gun & Pawn offers in-home delivery. No one can prevent a burglary, but you can be prepared and protected.
Philadelphia Gun & Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Give them a call, 601-656-8123.
Boswell Media Sports.
Full court trapping pressure by the Rebels on the inbound. Porter across midcourt. Dively fires it down to Lewis, who's able to catch it, turn, and score. 5 points for Truett Lewis, 23-14. Lead back to single digits.
Sorry, Phillip. Patriots were able to break that press pretty well.
And Truett Lewis bodying up too much on Major Chandler, sends him falling to the floor on the baseline. First foul on Lewis. Gage Warren returns to the lineup and replaces Edwards.
That'd be like the opposite of a frustration foul. That's like an excitement foul when you're just feeling yourself.
He was just 5 points got to his head. Yeah. Shot from the right side, too deep for Nowell, rebounded by McDill on the left baseline. East Rankin in the front court. Down 9. Rebels defending man-to-man. Quick hand from senior Matthew Nowell. Of course, Matthew was named last week to the Clarion Ledger's All-State football team. First team, and George Wilcox named to the second team for the whole state.
He is definitely an incredible athlete and also an incredible student, really, really smart. Just the whole package.
Right side dribble, Dively, moves back left to Carson, guarded by Cantrell. Go to Dively. He'll zigzag over on the left side around a Lewis screen up to the top. Passes to Lewis. Lewis with a nice look down to McDill. Gets underneath the basket, clears himself out for a score with two hands. 23-16. East Rankin kind of fired up as the Rebels turn it over on the other end.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're Coach Morgan right now, you're also coaching for the next game too, and you're not loving some of this sloppy play going into close to district tournaments.
By Cantrell, but his pass up ahead to Warren, a little risky pass taken away by Porter. He's on the dribble left side. He wants to go up to the rack and puts it in off the window.
Wow.
He's got 9 in the game. They're within 5. Rebels get a quick shot at the other end. Rebound, Nowell from the baseline, and he knocks down the junction 3. Rebels needed that. Timeout with 4:07 to play in the quarter. Leake 26, East Rankin 18. We'll be back in 60.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association. Serving you since 1937. An equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
4:07 to play second quarter. Rebels lead it by 8. Lady Rebels fell earlier, if you were not with us. Final in the girls' game, 43-39. Coach Amanda Hatch's ball club suffers their first loss of the year. They're now in a dead heat, 6-1, with East Rankin at the top of the Central Division of MAIS 5A. Still some district games left and district tournament in a couple of weeks. East Rankin with it. Here's Lewis. Fakes the three at the top, tries to dish it down in the blocks, taken away by Nowell. And he steps on the gas as he likes to do. Gets into the front court. Right side, leveled off. Shovels to Prince in the corner. Baseline drive. Floater. Good.
Beautiful finger roll finish there for Samuel Prince.
He's got 11 now, and it's 28-18. Samuel Prince get charged with a kind of a cheapy foul out there, his second. 3:27 to play in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter, and Prince exits. Trey Clark comes in. Out there with Chandler, Warren, Cantrell, and Nowell. I'll loop down to McDill. He's got space, can't score it from point-blank range. Gets the rebound around three Rebels, turns short on the putback, and then Rebels touched it last as it hit over the end line.
I feel like we're falling asleep a little bit under there. We got to go up strong and get a rebound. Don't let them dominate the O boards.
Then a foul as the ball was coming in, a hold. Going to be on Leaks, Gage Warren. Gage's first, team's second. Inbound off the right in line. Stolen in midcourt by Chandler, and then Lewis be whistled for a foul coming over the back. 2 on Truett Lewis, team's third. Next broadcast of Leake Academy girls and boys basketball 1 week from tonight from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym when Simpson County Academy. Sometimes they like to be Simpson County, sometimes they like to be Simpson, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the Cougars come to town. Shot from the left side, missed. Just nicked the front of the rim there with Warren, but offensive board. Stick back miss left side, Chandler, and then Dively able to fish it out from a crowd in the lane. Goes right to left, Carson out to Lewis. Back to Dively, guarded by Nowell, into the corner to Porter. Eli Cantrell matching up on him. 2:24, clock draining second quarter. Lewis trying to go in the lane. Ball got away from him, and but I think Leake maybe whistled. Leake whistled for a foul, or was it a kick ball?
Gosh, it just looked like
Looks
he
like
lost
a kick,
control.
Yeah, it was I guess they called it a kick ball. Nowell takes a break. Tate Edwards replaces him. Inbound to Porter. Behind the three-point line. Dively, super deep three. It was front rim, back rim, and off. Rebound Clark for LA. 2:09 to go. Rebels lead by 10. Dively commits a reach-in foul, his first, team's fourth. Rebels play it in front of the East Rankin bench. Coach Josh Stewart. Right there where the ball went out of bounds. Gage Warren starts a dribble. Screen from Cantrell, now dishes to him, gets it back. Turn, fire three off the right side. Chandler able to take away the rebound. Can't get it back in, but tips it in second time and gets pushed. Count the basket? No?
No.
Yes, no.
Did he say no basket? Foul on us?
They put it on 34. Trey Clark, and I don't know Trey was even down there, but.
Well, that was a super aggressive, athletic play down there. So I hate it didn't count.
Shot from the right baseline, left short, and then crashing in, committing the foul, Dalton McDill of East Rankin. That's his second. Team's fifth. 1:27 on the clock here in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter. We'll walk down to the other end, and I think Gage Warren will shoot free throws. Yes.
Well, there's much fewer people in the gym now, but still just as spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, this gym's cleared out about 85%, I'm afraid to say. Gage Warren, good on the free throw, 29-18. I'll tell you, it was a pressure cooker in here. Second free throw missed, but during that girls' game, not many empty seats and a whole lot of noise in an exciting ball game. And you Ball out of bounds. Coach Morgan wanted it to go Leake's way, but the officials say ERA will keep it with 1:17 to play. Now they talk it over and reverse the call and award it to the Rebels. But I was going to say, Dakota, about that the girls' game. Of course, now the two teams 1-1 against each other. Do you know they're going to meet?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Who knows?
Multiple
Even it could
times.
be 4 times,
Literally.
as many as 4 times. Left corner 3, way short from Warren. Ball loose on the floor, right into the mitts of Lewis. Patriots come in the front court. Transition 3, off the rim, no good. Slides off an offensive rebound, McDill, and he gets grabbed underneath by Cantrell.
This East Rankin team does a great job of crashing the glass and going up strong. I mean, he pulled that down with 3 Rebels around him.
Yeah, we've seen that happen a couple of times in the opening half. Chandler goes to the bench. Carter Seal replaces him. McDill thinks about the 3 off the inbound, but now a parking lot 3 halfway down and out. Rebound Seal, and he nearly walked with it, nearly threw it away, kind of falling off balance. Right side, Gage Warren on the dribble, guarded by Channing Dively. Between the circles, Edwards down to the left wing to Warren. They loop it down to Carter Seal, who tries to go reverse. His shot blocked and taken away by Lewis. 24 seconds in the quarter. Leake up 11, defending. And a pass, out to the right side through the hands of, who was that, McDill, out of bounds. Warren into the front court.
A hold for last shot here.
7 seconds, 6. Clark in the corner. He'll rise up for 3, and the junction 3 is good by Trey Clark. 32-18.
Cash Money Clark.
The clock hits 0, and we head to halftime with the Rebels up 14. We'll take a break and return as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
Yep, the new year's here, and the poultry people at Ozark Ag are looking forward to making yours all it can be every time you shop with us. You know, with New Year's comes new issues sometimes. And to keep you from running around like a chicken with its... I know I wasn't going to say it. The folks at Ozark Ag remind you that we are always here for you when life seems to ruffle your feathers. From building supplies and hardware for expansions, remodels, or new buildings, to hunting and fishing supplies when there's downtime. Ozark Ag, Highway 16 in Carthage.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Barney and Mott's Furniture.
Hey, I get all my furniture there.
Really? Well, I was told they sell quality furniture, offer great service, and have a low price guarantee.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Barney and Mott's Furniture also offer a wide range of financing options, which include 12 months interest-free or easy no-credit check financing. Come see what everyone's talking about. That's Barney and Mott's Furniture, Highway 21, 2 miles south of Sebastopol.
Boswell Media Sports.
Halftime at the Billy Dome. In the boys' game, Leake 32, East Rankin 18. As we look at the offensive scoring in the first half, Rebels were led by Samuel Prince with 11 points, 5 made shots, and 1 for 1 at the free throw line to complete an old-fashioned three-point play. Gage Warren with 9. He made a junction 3, 2 twos, and went 2 for 4 at the stripe. And 4 for Carter Seal off 2 field goals. Matthew Nowell buried a junction 3 in the second quarter for 3 points. And Major Chandler went 2 for 2 at the line for 2. Edwards, Cantrell, Clark, McCall, and Wilkerson all played in the first half but didn't score. Leake leads 32-18. Jordan Porter leading the Patriots with 9. And we're glad to have Dakota Killingsworth, former Leake Academy basketball player and still very much current basketball junkie, self-professed, with us. And it's been a lot of fun. I think it might even be worthwhile to take a couple of minutes here as halftime ticks down and again, revisit that excellent basketball game we saw. The Rebels came up 4 points short, 43-39 against the East Rankin girls. And game where Leake kind of went dormant offensively in the fourth quarter, led by 5 going to the fourth, ended up losing by 4. And East Rankin, they were able to rev it up at both ends of the floor. And so you got to tip your cap to them in the here on the home floor.
For sure. This may be too soon for this hot take, but I'm curious your thoughts on this. But I think sometimes it's good to go ahead and lose one in the regular season, because when you go into the postseason undefeated, that's just an added level of pressure that you just don't need, because really and truly it doesn't really matter as long as you get the trophy at the end. That's right. So what are your thoughts on that?
I had the same thought cross my mind as the teams were heading off the court earlier, that I thought, well, the one positive you can take out of this, you don't have to carry that 0 around, because that's what a lot of people around the state talk about. And but it's up to the mindset of that team. They can make that a positive if that's right. What they're determined to do. And like you said, sometimes that can be a little bit of pressure off you, and you just keep playing your game, keep improving. And that's certainly what we know what Coach Hatch is going to emphasize. And this loss, while disappointing, one you felt like you had going into the fourth quarter, you could put it away, but didn't. Yeah. This does nothing to, like you said, to put the Rebels off course in terms of what, going for the gold in February.
That's right. And I mean, in any sport, you got to have a short memory. You got to be able to shake that off and be ready to move on to the next one.
Teams are back out. The scores table, they trimmed off about a minute and a half on the halftime clock, and I don't see anybody rising to object to that either. The Rebels, the boys' game, lead it by 14. And I think what you want to see in the second half is maybe just a little more focus, particularly on the glass, on the defensive end. Leake's getting some shots down. Gage Warren's played well off the bench, and he's going to start the second half along with Prince, Nowell, Cantrell, and Chandler. Coach Jason Morgan's ball club looking for their improved to 4-2 in the district. Inbound, Truett Lewis, quick 3, too long. Rebound offside, right baseline, Prince. Rebels come the other way as we start the third quarter, presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Morgan, I just want to see everything a little tighter. Because like I said earlier, you're also coaching for that Simpson game already and just want to see things tighten up a little bit.
On the dribble, Nowell, crossover into the lane. Dishes right corner for a Warren three. No good, but two-hand put back left side. Eli Cantrell for his first bucket.
Great offensive board and put back.
Rebels 34, East Rankin 18. 7:18 to play, third quarter. And double dribble coming over the inline. We were talking during a break about, or before we went on the air, about midcourt back over and back violations, and just something mentally, I think, went over there about that stripe down the middle.
Yep.
Caused the double dribble. Rebels take it. Double team comes left baseline. Chandler to Prince. Move it around quickly to Warren, whose three misses everything and goes over the inline. 34-18. East Rankin will bring it up full length of the floor against some pressure.
I feel like all our guys went to the gym this morning. We've hit the back iron of the rim or overshot a lot tonight. Just don't know their own strength.
Patriots inbound it. Nowell bothering Channing Dively. Into the front court they come to McDill. Hand it to Dively. He'll send it deep right side over to Porter. Double team. Trap comes to him, pushes it out. Dively chases it down near midcourt, and Rebels continuing to pressure the ball handlers out on the perimeter. Over to McDill, whose three comes way long off the glass, off the miss. Rebound, Nowell going coast to coast. Can't flick it in right hand. Tipped out to Prince on the left baseline. He finds Cantrell. Goes in, and Truett Lewis
gets hacked.
Charging in too hard and commits his third personal. That brings Liam Polk into the game, who's also carrying 3 fouls. Samuel Prince, the only Rebel with multiple fouls. He's got 2 as we start third quarter. Good cut off the inbound assist. Warren, basket for Cantrell. He's got 4, 36-18. The Rebels doubling up the Patriots. Steele near midcourt. Prince going up left side on Polk. Floater a little bit short. They'll get Warren for a push trying to go to the rebound, for the rebound. Well, he put it on Prince.
Oh, wow.
That's an error, but that's his third. And that's Coach Morgan saying Prince wasn't anywhere near the action there. That foul was clearly on Gage Warren. Prince will exit and Trey Clark will enter.
Leake fans letting them hear about it.
ERA puts it into play in the backcourt. Maybe in danger of a 10-second violation. A good athletic play, anticipating the pass. Eli Cantrell bats it out of bounds below us. Rebels travel to Wayne Academy on Thursday. That won't be a broadcasted game. Ball knocked loose. Steal by Warren. Good dish ahead to Trey Clark for the fast break bucket. Trey's first. It's 38-18 with timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebels lead East Rankin 38-18 in Pelahatchie in the boys' game.
Philip, I made it all the way through the girls' game without coughing. So I feel like I've coughed a couple times. I hope you guys at home are not hearing it. I'm trying to pull away from the mic, but it's not easy.
I'm a Halls man, and she's going with the Ricola.
Yes.
So.
Had the crud, so just hanging in there.
East Rankin throws it away into the Rebel bench. Gage Warren puts it into play. Into the corner, Clark fakes the three. Sends it back out for a reset to Matthew Nowell. Rebels bring Chandler up in the high post. Left to right, Warren, and now we'll go now in the middle of the zone. Chandler, left side, three. Cantrell off the back rim, no good. And Trey Clark commits a foul, shakes his head coming out of it. He knew better. He came over the back of McDill. His second. Team's second. Should be team's third. 38-18, 5:14 to go in Weaver-Texan County third quarter. Steal for the Rebs. Cantrell ahead to Nowell. He's able to lean in, get some contact, and he'll get 2 free throws off the miss.
That Rebel defense is really starting to get them sped up and a little wild.
Third foul on Dalton McDill. Matthew Chandler has a junction 3. That's the sum of his points so far, but he's trying to add to it with a Carthage Vet Clinic free throw. And again, shots going long.
That back iron. We've bought some real estate in Pelahatchie tonight on that back iron.
Rebound East Rankin. Polk has to use up the dribble. Nearly mishandled it, but finds Carson open for a 3 in the corner. Shot is short. Rebounded off the bounce. Chandler puts it into play now. Front court to Warren. Out to Cantrell. Catch and shoot 3 is short. Rebound. Chandler gets it to roll all around and drop in.
You got a celebration from Coach Morgan over there.
40-18. 4:38 to play in quarter number 3.
Well, we were talking when we were off the air just about, rebounding. A lot of that is just a want to. It's not always about size. It's about being aggressive and going hard at it. So it's good to see the Rebels getting more boards in the second half.
Foul was called on Matthew Nowell, and then another quick whistle foul on Trey Clark of Leake. That's Trey's third, Matthew's first. Clark will head to the bench. Nolan McCall in. Samuel Prince with 11 in the first half. He's on the bench right now. And a travel called on McDill. Rebels some good pressure on the ball and force that error. 4:32 to play in the third. Nowell between the circles, goes left off a Chandler screen, sends the pass right side to Warren, whose runner hangs on the back rim, falls off left side, and then Leake commits the foul. Major Chandler picking it up, his second. Carter Seal comes in for him. Coach Morgan trying to give some instruction to his guards.
Stop fouling.
Yes, and stop fouling. Team's fifth. We walk down to the other end. That'll put Dalton McDill at the line, who's got 2 points in the game. Trying to cut the Rebel lead from 22 down to 20.
But
a lot of you know I call East Central Community College home games as well, and had a home game last night. Free throws, both of them good for McDill. Men's game last night, EC against Northeast Mississippi, 74 free throws were attempted in that game.
That's crazy.
That is so crazy. It took forever. Steele, Dively, getting out ahead of Nowell. Layup missed. Rebound McCall. Rebels going to try to go fast break the other way. Down to Seal. He can't finish, but there with the cleanup, right hand, Gage Warren. He's in double figures now with 11, 42-20. LA in front with 3:45 to play in the third.
It's a great hustle play by Gage of just running the floor and being there to clean it up.
8-footer missed left side by Porter, and the Rebels make it a one-and-done trip for the Patriots. Walk it across the midcourt line. McCall calls out Cantrell out high near the logo. He's going to work patiently for a good shot. Cantrell fakes the three, comes inside, now sends it to McCall. He'll fire for three, miss everything. Rebound backside for Porter.
So you had a late night in Decatur last night. Now Pelahatchie.
Yeah, I know Interstate 20 pretty well. I used to know that road from Philadelphia to Kosciuszko really well when I lived there.
You are just living your best life.
Porter, I am on the roads around 10 or 11 o'clock. Here's a steal from Gage Warren, who goes up, nice form, lays it up left hand, 44-20. And we've got a timeout with 2:38 to go in the quarter. Leake comfortably in front. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Boswell Media Sports.
2:38 to go in quarter number 3, presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting. Rebels 44, East Rankin 20 in the boys game. McDill, open 3, straight through. He got it, 42-23. It's just the second trifecta for the home team, and McDill commits the foul, pushing Seal off the blocks right side. That's McDill's 4th.
These refs are like, the score is 20-point deficit. Please stop yelling at me.
Yeah.
Just let it be over.
McDill around the left side to Warren. He's going to go hard baseline. Leave it free throw line. McDill out to Nowell is going to go in. Good ball movement out to Warren, who buries the junction 3 from the left side. 45-23. Gage Warren had been quiet the last couple of ball games, but he has exploded in this one for 16 points.
Yeah, he's having himself a little ball game tonight.
Polk wide open underneath, but mishandled the ball. Still able to score it over Seal. His first points of the night, 47-25. Minute 35 to play in the third period. Nowell shovels to Cantrell. He lines it up for 3, a little bit short. Seal can't control the rebound, taken by East Rankin's Jordan Porter. He wants to go coast to coast left side, and that's a racer there from Warren, but I think they're going to whistle him for a foul. Or are they?
I thought that was clean.
Yeah, nope. They're going to call it on Warren, and I thought it was a clean block too. That's Gage's 2nd. .119 to go in the third. Free throw straight through for Porter, who's 2 for 2 at the line. That puts him with 10 points. 47-26. Good looking form, made them both.
So do you prefer call it basketball games or football games?
Basketball over football all day, every day.
Really?
Yes.
I love that. I'm glad you said that.
Football's hard. Riles Wilkerson in the game. He'll fire up a 3. Take it. Junction 3 for Riles Wilkerson, 50-27.
Okay, we see you, Riles.
Freshman. Showing the long distance skills there. And there's a nice job heading straight to the rim and the lay-in for Gage Warren.
Gage is just having fun at this point.
52-27, 40 seconds. I was going to say, football, you're so far away. There's 22 bodies colliding, and it's just more of a herky-jerky thing.
Yeah.
And I enjoy baseball more than football as well. But
I didn't even realize you called baseball, I guess.
There's a three at the top. Why not? Gage Warren with his third junction three of the night, 55-27. Under 20 seconds to play in the third. I always say that football's like swimming, baseball's like canoeing, and calling basketball's like surfing. Score from the left side for Carson.
I feel like I don't understand this analogy, but I'm here for it.
55-29. We'll come back with explanations about my philosophies later on. We got 8 more minutes to go. Rebels up 55-29. Back as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Start the fourth quarter. Rebels up 26 points. Ball goes into the post. A little too far underneath there for Major Chandler. He hits the bottom of the rim. That shot, didn't realize how far under he was, and it's taken away by East Rankin's Jordan Porter. Leake 55, East Rankin 29. Fourth period presented by South Group Cox Agency. McDill guarded by Prince. Free throw line, sends it out right wing. Porter shot high off the glass, no good. Cantrell reels in the rebound.
Good job of just staying with it there.
Puts it in the hands of Matthew Nowell, who walk it across. Tate Edwards gets that three. He's been trying to get it. Gets his first points of the night off at Junction 3. Makes it 58-29.
Splash.
Liam Polk tries to answer, just pops the front of the rim. Rebound off the bounce to the Rebels.
It's always weird to see Matthew Nowell walk it across.
Yeah,
just used to him going 90 miles an hour.
He is usually in high gear, not low gear.
Yes.
It's only two. There's nothing in between.
That's right.
Prince drive, surrounded by three defenders. Sends it back out behind the arc. Edwards. When he gets fouled from behind by Porter. Porter's first personal. It will put Tate Edwards at the line. He just hit a Junction 3 earlier. Nice jobs. Perfect on the free throw. Lead now 30, 59-29. Missed the second one. Patriots get the rebound, come into the offensive half court, going right to left. Dively, right-hand dribble. Left to right. Deep away from the basket to Polk. Shovels it back to Dively. Puts up a long floater. No good. Rebound Leake. Officials
got a hockey sub going on here.
Got the line sub going in. Wilkerson, Warren, McCall. Clark in for L.A. And then some players entering for the first time for East Rankin. Leighton Phillips appearing for the second time. Cole Thompson in there for the first time. And then Carson Prestwood back in. Truett Lewis out there to join Polk. Good cut to the basket from Seal, and he gets a defender in the air, hesitates, and then scores it off the window. 61-29. Rebels pulling away in the fourth period. Steele out high. Carter Seal going up against a smaller opponent, leaning in. Basket good.
I was going to say, did they call it on the floor? No continuation in high school basketball, unfortunately. Oh, no, he gave it to him on the shot.
Yeah, count the bucket and put Carter Seal up the line, 63-29. Foul against Cole Thompson, his first. Carter couldn't get that one in, jumped out on him. Carter's got 6 in the game. Here's a Liam Polk three that kisses the front of the rim. Rebound goes right to Gage Warren, and he goes into high gear, middle of the floor, bounces down left side. Seal, head fake, then goes up the second time, puts it in. Rebels up 36. Again, Polk from the same spot. Oxygen ball goes over the inline, out of bounds.
Okay, are you going to explain your analogy about surfing and canoeing?
Okay, yeah, with water. With baseball, you're just kind of sitting on the top of the water with the paddle.
Okay.
You got to kind of make things move.
Yeah.
Football's a lot of work, you know, and keeping up with, so it's kind of like swimming. And then basketball's just, you just kind of get on top and ride the flow, the rhythm of the game.
Yeah.
Speaking of flow, there's flow of the century three from the right side by number 3, Nolan McCall. Junction 3, his first points of the night, 68-29. 4:21 to go, clock draining. Lewis, 15-foot floater, just hit the front of the rim. Rebels Gage Warren with a rebound, and we got more subs coming in. Jalen Klutwick, James Smith, Davis Saville, Baker Yarborough, and Hentley Jenkins coming in for LA.
I know he's on the other team, but I really wanted that 1-foot floater to go in right then for 33. I like his game.
68-29. Everybody getting in the game, breaking a sweat tonight, if it's possible to break a sweat in this cold gym. The Rebels work it around. 3-man game behind the arc. Yarborough goes inside the arc, sends it back out to Saville. Now left side going to Jalen Klutwick. Jenkins feeds Smith on the inside, back out to the top. Left wing, Jenkins, ball fake, out to Saville. Quick fire three. Too long, rebound. Chased down on the right side by Thompson. Patriots coming the other way. Rebels 68, Patriots 29, 3:15 left in the South Group Cox Agency fourth quarter. Horn set, high screeners. Drive there for Leighton Phillips, and the Rebels commit the foul.
Leighton Phillips' basketball shoes are still undefeated.
Jalen Klutwick. The team may be winless.
But shoes,
but the kicks,
drip undefeated.
The kicks are 21-0. Miss off the left side, rebound taken by Leake's Baker Yarborough. Here come the Rebels. Klutwick feeds left side. Catch and shoot three. Halfway down, bucked out there on Jenkins. Saved inbounds by the Patriots. Thompson getting it into the front court. Head to Polk. Polk going hard to the rim. Scores it off the glass. It's his second bucket, 68-31. 2:15 left. Klutwick holds up 5 fingers, and they put it into motion. Against a, looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Or Saville left side, Yarborough in the post. Smith, nice look down to Jenkins, who misses the bunny from the right side. Still gets some applause from Coach Morgan. 1:49 to go. Patriots coming the other way. Prestwood can't find anybody open in front. Goes back to Phillips. And now to Truett Lewis. Guarded by the other big, James Smith. Lewis at the head of the circle. Going down hard. A runner from 10 feet away, no good, but the Rebels commit a foul. Looks like that's going on Yarborough, his first. Clock continues to run, 1:14, 1:15. But here's Truett Lewis with 5 points in the contest. Front rim, back rim, glass, back rim in.
My man Truitt said he's playing till the final second of this game.
We're under a minute to go. 68-33 as he goes front rim, back rim, glass, and in.
Got the shooter's roll.
Second time, 68-33. Rebels up 35 with 48 ticks left on the clock. Kludwig dribbling right hand away from the bucket. Phillips leaning in on him over to Jenkins. Three, not there. Was on line but a little deep. Rebound, Thompson. ERA coming the other way. Final 32 seconds of this one. Flinging up there, Polk. Rebound taken by Yarborough. Head to Kludwig, left side. Spins, step back.
Just taking ankles out here.
Jenkins underneath to Smith. He goes reverse, misses right side. Looks up at the roof of the ceiling of the gym in frustration. Final 10 seconds. ERA probably going to put up the last shot, but now it's knocked loose. Lewis.
We were going to get a logo three there.
Phillips misses from a long two, and that gets us to a final 68-33. Rebels lead the whole way and win it going away 35 points, 15-6, 4-2 on the season. We'll take a very short break and then a short Ozark Ag postgame and pack it up and head home as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Yep, the new year's here, and the poultry people at Ozark Ag are looking forward to making yours all it can be every time you shop with us. You know, with New Year's comes new issues sometimes. And to keep you from running around like a chicken with its... I know I wasn't going to say it. The folks at Ozark Ag remind you that we are always here for you when life seems to ruffle your feathers. Supplies and hardware for expansions, remodels, or new buildings, to hunting and fishing supplies when there's downtime. Ozark Ag, Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Here's the Ozark Ag postgame. Rebels get the 68-33 win over East Rankin in the boys game, improved to 4-2 in the district, 15-6 overall. Leading scorer was Gage Warren with 19 points, 9 in the first half, and then 10 more in the second. He hit 3 junction threes, went 2 for 3 at the free throw line, and was just all over the court tonight. Great effort for him. Samuel Prince with 11 all in the first half. 5 made shots, and he made his only free throw. 4 points put in by 3 different Rebels. Tate Edwards with a junction 3 and 1 for 2 free throw shooting. Major Chandler went 2 for 2 at the line and made a field goal for 4 points, and then 2 shots made from the field in the second half by senior Eli Cantrell. 3 for Riles Wilkerson off a junction 3 in the third quarter. Nolan McCall sent 1 through the hoop in the fourth for 3. Trey Clark had 2 in the ball game. Matthew Nowell with 3. I missed that as well. He had a junction 3 in the second quarter and went 0 for 2 at the line. But everybody got in the game, including James Smith, Jalen Kludwig, Baker Yarborough, Henley Jenkins, and Davis Sobel for Leake in the victory. 11 points by Jordan Porter to lead the way for East Rankin. If you're not with us earlier, had a packed gym, exciting girls game, and East Rankin upended Leake 43-39 and pulled into a tie with the Lady Rebels at the top of the division with, I believe, 4 league, or is it 3 league ball games left? Yeah, 3 left for the 2 squads, and then district tournaments here. Sarah Prince with 14 to lead Leake in a game that went right down to the wire, and East Rankin came back from behind and pulled out of here with a 43-39 win on the home floor. Thanks, Sam Rigby, for camera work. Thanks, Billy Steen, for the work you do. Appreciate everybody at Boswell Media Sports. Our producer-director, the award-winning Breck Riley. For Lisa, Melissa, BMO, Ashley, Laura, everybody. And, I can't forget Dakota Killingsworth sitting in with us. In, the injury report said she was doubtful with this sinus congestion cough thing.
The cough drops hard, but
she battled through. No, you brought a lot of fun and energy to it, and your basketball. Of course, I knew that, and that's why I said, come on up and do this.
Yeah,
so
well, thanks
appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me wear the headset, and go Rebels.
All right, that'll do it for us here in Pelahatchie. Next broadcast 1 week from tonight from the 488 Joe F. Shepherd Gym, where Simpson and Leake will meet. We'll be on the air around 5:45 or so with the tip-off of the varsity girls game and boys game to follow. So until we're together again, this is Philip Palmertree signing off from Pelahatchie. Good night, grace and peace. Go Rebels.